How's it going, everybody? Nick subbing in for the Nautical here to deck profile this beautiful man, the Nautical himself.
That's too far. Okay.
Let's see what you got. Tell us, this is Jordan, obviously, yes?
Yes.
Tell us what place you got, what you're playing, and what you want to show us today.
I don't actually know what place I got. I went 1-1-1 today, but you are going to see me in the feature match get absolutely blown out by some purple cards. But
Let's go.
That's okay.
Me.
I also play purple cards, just not as broken purple cards, but it's whatever. I am playing probably one of my favorite decks that I've played. It's LiveTwin Dogmatica, and then there is some amazement stuff in there, but it's slowly getting cut out. You'll see it.
All right, let's see this amazing deck profile.
That's disgusting. We all good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, start off with the deck. You're playing the standard LiveTwin stuff. 3 Kill, 3 Lilla. These are your main starters. They summon the other one out. Pretty standard. I play a little bit different. I only play 1 Frost and 1 Treat. Some people play 2 Frost. Because I'm mashing up a bunch of different archetypes together, I need as much deck space as possible. And most of the time I'm just searching them off, so I don't really want to see the other one in my hand if I don't have to. But their graveyard effects come up. Frost, don't ever forget Frost in your graveyard. Gets you a free card, can draw you in an interruption. I think in one game today it drew me into Lancia versus Bird Up, so they summoned their Karis and I said, okay, cool, Lancia, you're not getting anything. Treat comes up a little bit. If I take battle damage with an Evil Twin, I can just target a monster on the field and it loses the same. Not super great, but it comes up occasionally.
The best thing about Treat is that nobody reads her.
Yeah, nobody reads. And then I am playing the Brick, the Evil Twin, Kill, and Lilla. This is straight up just Sunny Snitch bait to send out of the deck. That way, even if you get rid of my entire board and I have Sunny Snitch in the grave, I still have a non-targeting send, which some decks can't deal with. Gets you basically a free out to DPE if you can negate it. So, super nice. Next, the Dogmatica stuff. Playing 2 Ecclesia and 1 Fleur. I think this is the right ratio for me. I don't really want to see them. I'd much rather search them. If I do see Ecclesia, then it's fine. But basically your standard stuff. Search Punishment. Punishment's broken. Free negate. Out the hand. It's just kind of nice.
I'm curious why you decided to go for the extended package on the Dogmaticas. Most people will just play the 1 Ecclesia. What's your theory on that?
I just like 2. Again, if I see it, it kind of sucks because that means I'm probably not getting it off of Nadir or something like that. But it does come up in a couple of situations where I can just special summon it and link it off for stuff. So it's fine. I think I just like this ratio for me right now. I haven't quite tested the 1-in-1, but it is what it is. Next is my hand trap lineup. It's going to be the 3 Lancia and the 3 Droll. I'm really just kind of in between on these cards right now. These is just this has been the rotate of just different hand traps. I think last week it was Ash. The last week it was something else. I think these are the 2 best hand traps in the format right now, just for what I play against a lot. Lancia just hits pretty much everything. Hits PK, hits Bird Up. Against Eldritch, which I played against, I guess I could stop them. I stopped the extra, which was kind of funny. And then Droll, I'm not playing against Sword Soul anymore, so a bunch of search decks that just kind of hits them, especially if they're not expecting Droll straight up game 1, then they, maybe they add a combo piece but not the extender that they needed, and then they just kind of look at you weird and they're like, what?
A lot of people will just lose to that by picking up the wrong card.
Exactly. Like if I get drolled on the secret password, then if I don't pick up home, I insta-lose. And then the 1 Arlecchino, again, the amazement package is kind of getting cut, but I do play a lot of trap cards, as you'll see. So this is just nice. It's a body on board, if nothing else. I can also set an attraction, and I'm only playing 1, so you'll see that here in a minute. It's just a good body on board. Sometimes we'll save you, and then can provide some extra disruption, which is what this deck is centered around. The way that I play it is just a bunch of disruption. That way I can kill you next turn. Next, the secret passwords to search your 2 Sunny Snitch and 1 Home. I did cut it down. I have been going back and forth on these. I went to not playing the Home and just playing 2. I went to playing 2 Sunny Snitch. I've been playing 2 Sunny Snitch, 1 Home. I think this is correct just based on what I'm playing against. If I know my opponent is going to try to Ash or something like that, then I can just, grab one of the other ones and it's fine. If, for example, I get drolled, then I just get home and it doesn't matter. So that's just kind of what I felt like the ratio is right for me. Next, the three Nadirs, pretty standard, just a good going first or second card. You either send Titaniclad or Entis. And then with this deck, you also have another target. You can actually send the Sunny Snitch as well to get a non-targeting send. So that can deal with problem cards, that can deal with cards that can be targeted, DPE, stuff like that. So it's just nice to have something to send.
And she's 3,300.
Yeah,
so
and
you
she's
can send her
3,300
for anything.
Yeah, you can literally send her for anything. Same with punishment. So I'm playing the one-time ticket just to search the Arlecchino or set my attraction. Again, this is slowly being phased out. This deck was originally built to play the amazement stuff, and it's funny because now it's almost gotten phased out. So paying homage one last time.
Guess it wasn't that amazing.
It's still good, but just not that good. Next, the trap lineup. 3 strikes. Strike is just good. Strike summons, strike effects. It's just a solid card, and you're only paying 15. And again, life points don't matter unless it's 0.
Facts. That's my motto.
3 imperms. Staple, just a good card. 3 imperm. The one attraction. Basically, you're pretty much always either setting this or you're getting it off of Arlecchino when they summon, and it's basically just a Book of Moon, which some decks can't play through that. If you Book of Moon their normal summon, then they just kind of say, okay, pass, or set some back row and pass, so it's pretty good. Playing 2 punishment, I think 3 is too many. Again, I have ways to search it, I have ways to get it, so I don't really think 3 is necessary. If I do draw it, then it's fine, but I'd much rather just get the search if possible. And then I'm playing 1 Evil Twin Challenge and 1 Imperial Order. This is just kind of a flex spot. It's okay, it comes up occasionally, but it almost always gets cited. I never keep this in, regardless if I'm going first or second. And then IO just needs to be banned. It's just too good of a card. Shuts off a third of the cards in the game, and against some decks you just straight up win. So,
is there any time that you think Challenge has come in clutch enough to be very important for you?
No. I was playing it a little bit when I was trying to figure out what was good with Evil Twin, and I never played it, and then I just put it in today to try to test, and I never saw it. I mean, I'm only playing 1, so it has some cases where it could come up, but very rarely, if ever, do those cases come up. So, all right, and now to the extra deck. You're playing the best girl or girls, Sunny Snitch. This card, or Trouble Sunny. This card is just straight broken. It's not once per turn on its summon, so you can do crazy stuff like get your twins and do stuff like that. Quick effect, it tributes itself for cost, so it's really hard to disrupt. You basically have to Ghost Bell the summon from Grave and maybe like Gamma, but it's just really hard to deal with. Even if you imperm me in your standby phase, that's fine because I just get both twins back, and then I get a draw if nothing else, which can draw me into interruptions, so that's super nice. And the non-targeting send is literally the only reason why you play the big girl in deck, just so that way, even if they get rid of their twins, again, you just banish this, search your deck or your hand, send it, and then non-targeting send. And the non-targeting send is just so good. Send is just good, period. I'm playing the 1 access code. This combined with the Nightmare Unicorn. Most of the time, the turn 3 will be something like, you should have both twins on board, you should have an Ecclesia, and you'll probably have a Fleur. And if you do that and haven't activated punishment, then you can OTK for, I think I calculated it out, you can OTK for 9,000 damage under Nibiru with like 5 pops. So it's kind of crazy. Your turn 3 board is insane, and this deck just puts out a lot of damage out of nowhere very quickly, and people don't expect it to OTK. So these are just kind of your OTK enablers. And it's really easy to co-link, so it's easy to just get an extra resource with this. So it's super nice. Next, 2 Kiss a Kill, 2 Lila. Again, extra deck space is kind of tight, and you used to play 3 and 3, but now that this card gets you them back, you don't need to play 3. I think 3 is just too much. If you're in that big of a grind game, there's probably some other issues going on in your game. Next, the God card. If your deck can't Turbo Amirage, it's a bad deck. You heard it here first. I think I make this almost at least once a tournament, if not more than that. It's just good for if they somehow stop me from getting a twin on board, I can still link off the twin and then go into Dogmatica plays, which is nice. Again, if you can't Turbo out this card, you're bad. Next, the standard Dogmatica package. Playing 1 Ash Dragon and 2 Natis. This is just to get the double search, and then this is just the pop for punishment, or if I'm going second, this is my send with Nadir just to get a pop. So pretty standard dog stuff. And then next, the Zeus package, playing the Sky Cavalry, Downard, and Zeus. Sky Cavalry is really good. It gets rid of problem cards, bounces anything back as long as it battles it, and then you just go into your Downard, and then you just go into your Zeus. If you don't end up using the Sky Cavalry, then you have a 4-material Zeus. If you do, you have a 3-material Zeus, which kind of sucks, but I mean, hey, sometimes your 2 Zeus uses are all you need. Now for the side deck, 3 Nib. Nib is just a good card. I feel like a combo like PK, Bird Up is still going around, so this still kind of hits some decks in the format. I'm playing the 1 Kaiju just for DPE. I need to get another one. I need to find another one, but I just don't have one yet. 3 Chalice. Chalice is just a great card this format. Just super sick. Basically just another effect negation. 3 Evenly. Again, just another solid card this format. It's really hard to play around. And also, in one game today, I had this set, or I had this in hand, and all I had was the Trouble Sunny, and I just activated Trouble Sunny. It gets it off the field because they don't summon yet, and then you activate the Evenly Match because you control no other cards, and then you just pop the card that they keep. So it's kind of insane. Pretty nice.
It's the old Gladiator Beast trick.
Absolutely. 3D Barrier. This is really good. I mainly picked these up for our Sword Soul player, Mr. Bird over here, but he's not playing Sword Soul anymore, so it's all right. It just kind of depending on if I'm playing a deck that needs to turbo hard into one particular type of extra deck monster, then I just pull these out and call like Synchro Xyz, whatever. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit Links, or else this card I think would be absolutely insane, but it's still a pretty good card. Shut up, okay?
If you need some secrets, let me know.
Oh, dude, hit me up. And then the last, the Anti-Spell Fragrance. You're putting these in with your 1, so you basically have 3 ways to stop trap cards. Again, I think this needs to get out of here. This is way more fair of a card, but I'm not Konami. I don't make the ban list.
That's saying something because Anti-Spell's broken.
Oh, it is broken as well, but this is just turn off everything.
For sure. All right, well, got any shout outs or anything you want to say about the deck?
Deck's fun. I'm thinking about switching it up a little bit, but I'll definitely still be on the Evil Twin Dogmatica stuff for sure. I just think it's just fun. I know it's a little helmet, but it's whatever. Shout out to me for starting the channel and the deck. Shout out to Bert for the idea and helping me lab this. Probably wouldn't have got here without him. Got to shout out the boy. Make sure his head still stays big so when he finally loses to me, it's all deflated. Shout out to the interim cameraman Nick out here.
You're gonna see me wax him with Eldritch.
Yeah, nah, you're gonna see him wax me with Tikaboo and
Floodgates.
and yeah, Tikaboo and Gojin. But yeah, that's all.